covering every county. This is your statewide newscast. Arkansas Today.
The Bi-State Justice Center in Texarkana has been evacuated at this hour because of a suspicious device. Sergeant Rick Cockrell with the Texarkana, Arkansas Police Department says the device is now being described as a cylindrical package with wires coming out of it and symbolized writing on the side. It was spotted in the bushes by a person walking by. That building that you see there houses the local police and sheriff's department for both district courts. A bomb squad has been called in from El Dorado, Arkansas to evaluate the situation, a story we will certainly keep you updated on this Monday afternoon. Good afternoon to you. I'm Mallory Brooks. Thanks for watching Arkansas Today. New Zealand is in mourning following Friday's attack at two Christchurch mosques that left 50 people dead. The suspect is in custody and appeared in court over the weekend. NBC's Miguel Almaguer reports now from Christchurch.
This morning, in the face of overwhelming grief, signs of hope emerging after so much hate. The deadliest mass shooting in New Zealand's history, taking 50 lives at two mosques.
I don't know how someone's capable of doing such a thing. It was just blood everywhere.
As victims cried for help, survivors say the gunman shot them at point-blank range. The 36 minutes of terror finally came to an end when the gunman came face-to-face with Abdul Aziz.
I just wanted to take his focus out of from the mosque.
Aziz found one of the shooter's empty guns and chased him with the weapon, preventing further bloodshed.
Anytime, if anywhere happens, never ever happens, but any situation, if I see I can save some life, I will jump in.
Arrested by police just a few blocks away, Brenton Tarrant appeared before a judge, his face blurred per New Zealand law. The suspect smiled in court, flashing the white power symbol. Police say the 28-year-old Australian apparently emailed a racist manifesto minutes before the shooting. His family says he showed no sign of extremism.
It's just so much for everything to take in that somebody in our family would do anything like this.
The suspect bought 4 weapons legally. New Zealand's Prime Minister promising tougher gun laws.
Within 10 days of this horrific act of terrorism, we will have announced reforms which will, I believe, make our communities safer.
50 lives lost and so many more forever changed.
Not far from here, dozens of people remain hospitalized, including 9 in critical condition. As for the suspect, he officially faces 1 count of murder and is expected to represent himself in court. Back to you.
Miguel, thank you. An amended lawsuit claims 5 groups are responsible for causing health problems to Bella Vista families because of their role in the stump dump fire. 3 families are representing dozens of Bella Vista homeowners in the suit against the stump dump. They cite the harm their families have endured since the fire started almost 8 months ago. The lawsuit calls out multiple groups. One of the homeowners' attorneys says the fire further harms the residents every day and continues to burn.
We started listening to their neighbors, their friends, people in that community. And you know what we heard? This stump dump is drastically affecting people's health, their home, and their happiness. We got to do something about it.
The plaintiffs are seeking punitive damages, but just how much money has not been determined at this time. A man deported multiple times discovers he is a United States citizen and he received official proof. Ezekiel Uribes was born in Mexico and immigrated to the U.S., where he was deported 3 times. He knew his father was a U.S.-born citizen but had no idea the legal status was also passed down to him according to law. He arrived at the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services office in Fort Smith ready to officially be recognized as a U.S. citizen.
If they have parents from the United States, look into it.
And he found out he had automatic citizenship after talking to a fellow inmate with knowledge of the law at the detention center he was being held at the last time he got deported back in 2012. A memorial run to remember Arkansas service members who died serving our country was held over the weekend in Little Rock. A team of active duty and reserve airmen, soldiers, and Marines traveled 150 miles from Ozark. Each mile is dedicated to an Arkansas hero. At every mile, they presented a flag and honored an Arkansas hero who died since 9/11.
They sacrificed their life for one of the most valuable possessions that we can have. life itself and the freedom to live that life.
All proceeds from the run will be used to raise awareness for the fallen and support the families of the fallen. Happening today, the Department of Homeland Security Secretary is expected to address the state of her department today. This address comes less than a week after she was grilled by lawmakers after the current situation on the U.S. southern border. She continues to defend President Trump's border policies and has repeatedly backed his national emergency declaration over border wall funding. And taking a look back in history, on this day, March 18th, 1965, the first spacewalk took place as a Soviet cosmonaut went outside his capsule secured by a tether. And on this day in 1959, President Dwight D. Eisenhower signed the Hawaii Statehood Bill. Hawaii became a state on August 21st of 1959. The Razorback season is not over yet. The Hogs receiving an invitation to play in the NIT tournament.